Hey, this is Andy Laptef, and I am going to test. I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of my Fifine $45 USB mic to Mr. Fancy Pants Shure SM7B. I just got this set up. Try to get you a shot of this boom arm. I don't know, it's kind of a tight shot, but I got the PSA-1 boom arm set up. It's super simple. You just screw it onto your desk, you plop the thing in, and you're done. So I don't see much value in showing that. But what I'm going to do is plug this microphone into, you know what? I think what I'd like to do is plug this microphone into this and test it, and then plug the booster in and test it again. So 3 tests. First test is the audio through the USB mic that I've been using for 2 years. The next audio test will be the Shure SM7B straight into the audio interface. And the third test will be with the Cloudlifter, which gives you a 25 dB clean gain boost. I will not treat any of this audio in post, so what you hear is what you get. So yeah, here we go. All right, so just for giggles, I'll show you a little bit of setup of the Scarlett 2i2. This is the audio interface that's going to connect the Shure SM7B mic to the Pooter. You do need some type of audio interface because the Shure SM7B takes an XLR cable, old school, analogy, and PCs do not take XLR analogies. They take USB. So that's what's going to come out of the back of this guy. So this is the first time I'm opening this box here. Again, not a big unboxing guy. I'm a little embarrassed to even be doing this, but maybe somebody's working on their studio and thinking about this gear, so I'll give you a quick look. It's a hefty metal piece of technology. Smells new. All right, so there it is. It's quite pretty. 1 channel, 2 channel. There's this button that says air. I think it's for like a boost if you're doing vocals. Kind of, I think it pushes the mids and the highs up on you. So anyway, there's also, there's a 48 volt button here. I believe that's called phantom power. Again, not an audio engineer. I need to talk to Bo. But I think what this thing does is it will provide what they call phantom power. I have no idea why it's called phantom power to devices requiring it. I believe this guy needs to be powered. And I believe the phantom power coming out of here will power this guy. So we shall see. But all I'm going to do is put this on my desk. And there's a USB-C in the back. Little cable in here. There goes the box. And I'm just going to plug the USB-C from my computer into this guy, plop it on my desk, and then just run an XLR cable from the microphone to this input. And then do a quick test with the Shure. And we'll do, as you can hear now, we're on the USB Fifine. Again, I love this mic, can't say anything about it. Awesome starter mic. I've had no problems with it at all, and I think the sound quality is pretty good. But, you know, it's ooh la la time, so I'm going to plug this in and try the Shure without the Cloudlifter booster. So here we go. All right, so I just cabled up the Shure up to the audio interface. What I do want to point out about this Rode PS1A is it's got these clips all along, and then it's got this little groove up here that holds the wire and then clips down. So that's kind of a nice touch. The other reason I like this, beyond the crazy reviews that it gets, is it has this shroud that hides the bar. So I kind of like it. It's a cleaner look. Might get rid of this, but anyway, yeah. So we're plugged right into the audio interface. So this is my voice on the Fifine USB mic. The next audio you will hear is direct into from the Shure into the audio interface at 50% gain. And then the third audio you'll hear is when this guy is plugged in line. Yeah. Okay, so now the audio you're hearing is from the Shure Ooh La La microphone, plugged right into the audio interface. The audio interface is at 50% gain. I can see that the levels look low. Looks like it's peaking around neg 40 dB, which is pretty low. I don't even know if you can hear me now. So the next thing I'm going to do is connect this thing in line, and I'm going to read the directions real quick because I think I got to press that phantom button, but I don't want to fry anything with voltage that I'm not sure where it's supposed to go. So let's open this guy up. And what this is supposed to do is give it a nice punch. You can boost it in post, but this claims to give a much cleaner, it doesn't raise the noise floor. It gives you a 25 dB boost and gives you a nice punch on these particular mics. It all to for 150 bucks. All right, so this thing is, I'm feeling like I'm getting value. These things are all heavy. The mic's heavy, the boom arm's heavy, this guy's heavy, the audio interface is heavy. I like heavy stuff in a world of plastic, right? So I am going to check the instructions on this guy and be right back. Okay, this is it. This is supposed to be the Ooh La La, and I can tell from my meter here that the levels are coming in really nice, right about 0 dB, which is where you want them. They might be a little hot. I'm hitting yellow a little bit, but I think that's okay. So what I did was the last audio you heard was just going into the audio interface without the Cloudlifter booster. So real quick, the directions, basically you just take the microphone output that was in the audio interface, plug it into the Cloudlifter. It said the Cloudlifter input. I wasn't sure which was the input and the output, but the end of the mic cord is male, I believe. I can't see it now, and I don't want to unplug it because you can't hear me, but there's only one connector in the Cloudlifter that the end of the microphone cable will plug into, so it's easy. So mic into the Cloudlifter, Cloudlifter into your audio interface. It says to turn the gain all the way down. So I had the gain at 50% prior, and I was down at, I think it was neg 35 to neg 40 dB, which is not good. And that was with the gain on the audio interface at 50%. So plug the mic into the Cloudlifter, Cloudlifter into audio interface, turn the gain down on the audio interface to 0. Turned on the phantom power. So the audio interface provides 48 volts. I don't know why it's called phantom power. I guess I'll have to look that up, but it provides the voltage to the Cloudlifter to do its magic. And then it says start turning the gain up until you get your desired level. So I just turned the gain on the audio interface back up to 50% because I wanted an apples to apples comparison. So if this winds up too hot, I apologize, but I just wanted you to hear the difference between my USB guy that I've been using for a couple years now and this new Shure SM7B. So that's it. That's the test. You've heard the difference. I'm going to listen now and see what the difference is, but these are the mics that I'll be using on my YouTube channel on the Art of Network Engineering podcast. You know what? There are settings on the back of this mic that I'm going to have to look at. So I know that there's 2 buttons and there's things you can do to mess with the sound. But anyway, right out of the box, this is what it sounds like. Maybe I'll play with buttons later. That'll be another video. So anyway, that was a comparison of an inexpensive $35, $40 Fifine USB microphone to a $350 Shure SM7B. Connected to a $150 Cloudlifter gain dealio, connected to a $170 2-channel audio interface from Focusrite. So hopefully this was helpful for somebody. This is really just me needing to test, and I thought I'd get some video and share it in case anybody else is looking at this setup and, you know, thinking about an upgrade or something. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.